what does $2 million buy you in the Palm Springs area? Today, we're going to be looking at cities from Palm Springs all the way over to La Quinta, so you could really see what does $2 million look like in Rancho Mirage or Indian Wells, and how does it vary? Because I know it's one thing to look at homes on Redfin or Zillow.com, but how do you really know the context about each particular house? Like, for example, is it in a good area, or what amenities are being provided? Today, that's the kind of stuff we're going to look at. My name's Tommy Jordan, your Palm Springs area realtor. Let's get right into this. So I've made myself small at the top hand corner of the screen so you could really see the map and also see the homes. So we're going to start over here on the east end of the valley in La Quinta, and we're going to finish in Palm Springs, okay? And by the way, I've lived in nearly all of the cities in the valley, so I could tell you, as a local and as an agent who's in all these communities on a daily basis, what they're really like. So let's go into La Quinta, okay? So now there's, of course, prime areas and maybe less prime areas of each city, right? It's like, for example, buying near the coast. If you're right on the water, it's going to cost a lot more than, say, if you're a mile or 2 miles away from the water, okay? And just like anywhere else, the desert has areas that are more expensive and less expensive, and you could see what your $2 million gets you. So we're going to look at a great community that's actually right by PJ West. All this green area on the map, that's PJ West. And then you actually have the Madison, which is a very high-end club. There's $40 million homes in this community, and the Hideaway, which are more around $5-6 million. But I'm going to show you a community not in a country club, okay? So this community right here is actually Griffin Ranch, okay? So they have some amenities like a clubhouse, but you're not getting a golf course, and you're not really getting that country club lifestyle. Yes, it is a gated community right off Madison, and they're newly built, and that's one of the reasons why I want to show you this community, because this home, it is gorgeous, okay? It's 4 beds, 5 baths, 3,300 square feet, okay? And it is newer, so that's something, you know, that's important for a lot of high-end buyers, okay? It's been on the market 46 days, and let me show you some more property information. Built in 2018, okay? So it's newer. Now, the HOA for this community is $575, which for $1 million communities, like, that's actually pretty cheap because you don't get a lot of amenities. So someone buying here maybe doesn't care for a golf course and all that. They just want it to be gated and secure and have a guard, okay? So here's some photos, okay? Spanish style, but very modern inside. You see the pocket doors. We're only going to look at a few photographs just so you can get an idea of the finishes and what you're getting for $2 million. This is very modern, you know, but it's nice, okay? It's nice. Nothing over the top, but it's a nice house, okay? So let me show you why this home you get more value than, say, somewhere else. So, for example, this home off of Avenue 54, right by Madison, you know, it's maybe 10 minutes away from Old Town La Quinta, you know, maybe 20 minutes away from the big box stores on Highway 111. So it's a little further out, okay? This next home we're looking at, it's in the Citrus. The Citrus is a high-end community. The homes are 2-3 million in there. Nothing crazy, but if you go actually over here by the Tradition, those homes are stunning and they're 3, 4, 5 million plus. But the Citrus is sort of a nice in-between community. It's like the 3 little bears. The porridge is just right. Now, you're going to see a very different kind of home, okay? This home right here, it's 4,900 square feet or 4,500 square feet, so it is bigger than the last home. It's slightly bigger lot at 13,000 square feet, but it was built in 2001, so we're looking at an older home here. Now, the HOA for this home is $421, which is affordable, but this does have a golf course. Sorry, I'm actually making this video with a little cold, but I got to get my videos out. Okay, I can't stop. You got to work, right? So then I could get one of these houses too. So to use the amenities here, you need a social membership, so that costs money, and then you need a golf membership as well. So those are additional fees on top of the $450. But a very nice house. You see right on the golf course. I mean, it's stunning. This is more the country club vibes. But you are going to see an older house here in a second. This one has a pool. Gorgeous with the golf course. All right. So you could see very nice house, very traditional, but it's older, but not like totally out of date. You know, this is like early 2000s kind of style in design. But it's nice, very nice. So you could see right there for buying a home in the Citrus versus Griffin Ranch, that other community, your money goes it goes less further, or it goes less far in a community like the Citrus than Griffin Ranch. So now we're going to go over to Indian Wells. Indian Wells is going to be the most expensive city in the valley. You know, the average home in Indian Wells is around 1.7 million. In La Quinta, for the average detached home, it's going to be around more 900,000. So your money's going to go a lot less further in Indian Wells, but Indian Wells has their own police department and a lot of extra benefits for being a resident. So it's an exclusive little city here. By the way, if you're interested in learning about the Palm Springs area on a weekly basis, because a lot of you were watching and you're not subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so this video could reach more people and help more people, right? So let's take a look at Indian Wells. So what I wanted to do here for Indian Wells is something similar that I did for La Quinta. We're going to look at a gated area of Indian Wells, and then we're going to look at a non-gated area so you can get a feel for what you get in price. So the first one we're going to look at is in the country club, okay? The Vintage Country Club. There's very notable figures that live in there. There's a few billionaires, very high net worth individuals. The golf membership's like a few $100,000 to join. So now you see the home's 2,700 square feet, so like half the size of La Quinta. And this is actually a condo for $1.9 million, okay? So the other ones were detached homes. The HOA is $3,300 per month. Now, that comes with a lot of benefits, okay? The security, it comes with a lot. Now, we're not going to go into that, but it comes with a lot, but still comes with a price, right? Beautiful views, but you could see this is a condo, and guess what? For $2 million, you're getting an outdated condo, but the Vintage Country Club is a very exclusive community, one of the most exclusive in the valley. So you could see already how much further your money went in La Quinta versus Indian Wells. Now let's look at Indian Wells, the non-gated area, okay? I've helped people in both of these areas. The non-gated area is very nice in Indian Wells. You don't have to deal with high HOA fees. Maybe you just don't want to deal with expensive monthly dues, okay? You don't care to have a golf course and a security guard. Well, this home over here, the next one we're looking at, is 3,800 square feet. So 1,000 square foot more, and it's a detached home for around the same price. So you can see already right there the discrepancy in price between being in a high-end country club in Indian Wells and a non-gated area, okay? And this has no HOA. And you could tell it's been redone nicely. Look at that view right there. It's like your own little oasis. A lot of pictures here on the exterior. All right, here we go. You can see the living room space. It's a nice house. Let's just take a look at the kitchen. That's what I want us to see. It's always interesting to see the kitchen. Man, they have a lot of photos of the exterior. That makes me wonder, what are they hiding here? Let's look. Okay, this is the kitchen. This kitchen, it needs some work. It's nice, and look, you're getting KitchenAid appliances for $2 million. You're not getting Wolf. I don't see any Miele, okay, for $2 million because you're in Indian Wells. This house even needs a little work. So that's the city of Indian Wells. Now we're going right over. By the way, I love making these videos, but you know what I love more? Helping people who watch these videos and going out and looking at homes with them. So if you're thinking about buying or even selling in the Palm Springs area, don't just watch, but please reach out to me below. You'll actually talk directly with me. Don't be shy. I know some people are like shy, but hey, I'm a normal guy, okay? So now let's look at Palm Desert, okay? And I did the same thing with Palm Desert as well. We're going to be looking at a home in a non-gated area of Palm Desert, but a nice area. And then we're going to be looking at a home in a country club as well. So if we zoom in, we're going to be looking at this home in the Silver Spur Ranch area, non-gated, for $2 million. It was built in 1957, no HOAs, but it's been nicely renovated. If you've driven around by the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens, you've seen this home before, okay? So you could live here. You don't have security. You don't have a gated community. You don't have the amenities, but you have a fully remodeled home. Very modern, clean, white, nice. You have that beam right there. Look at that backyard. There's your kitchen. Okay, so it's a very nice house, and this is what you get for $2 million in a non-gated area. Now, let's go closer to the freeway. We're going to go to Indian Ridge, okay? So typically, the closer to the freeway you get, the more windy it becomes, so that's sort of a trade-off. But Indian Ridge, you know, it will be more windy than South Palm Desert, but it's still a nice community. And the wind is the worst when the seasons change. So if you're a true snowbird, you're using this house from, say, December to May, you won't even have to deal with wind. You will be A-okay. So the last home we looked at was 2,500 square feet. This one is now 3,300. So you get a little more square footage closer to the freeway, right? But it's on a golf course, so the lot's only 3,000 square feet. That other one in South Palm Desert was 10,000 square feet. They're on larger lots. So it's a trade-off, but for this one, you're in a country club. It's gated. It has a clubhouse, tennis courts, all of the amenities living there in Indian Ridge for $1,000 a month. Okay, so that's right in line. So this home says no wait for a golf membership because it probably comes with a membership. I mean, you have to pay, but the golf membership is with the house. So let's take a look at this house. Very nice, but you're going to see it is outdated, this home. Not drastically, but 20 years, 30 years old. It might need some work. It's definitely move-in ready, but yeah. So this is what you're getting for $2 million. The whole thing about this home, okay, is the exterior. It's having a home on a golf course. Don't get me wrong. The home is a nice home, but okay, this looks like it's been renovated. So some parts have been renovated, some haven't, okay? But you could see if you want to be in a non-gated area in Palm Desert, your money goes a lot further than a country club. And that's a recurring theme you'll see across the valley. The non-gated areas for 2, 3, 4 million, you're getting more. You're getting the price per square foot's a lot less than if you do the country clubs, the gated communities, price per square foot is more. Now, right over to Rancho Mirage, we're going to do a similar thing for Rancho Mirage, okay? We're going to look at a home in Rancho Mirage that's actually going to be a new construction, and then we're looking at an older home. So this home in Rancho Mirage is in the club at Morningside. Great community. I was there last week with clients from YouTube. Thanks for coming and reaching out to me. So Morningside, great community. It's close to the river, El Paseo, all of that. It's gated. It's beautiful. They plant like 250,000 new flowers every year. I mean, it's stunning. A lot of these communities you just have to get into. So this one was built in 1983. 3,300 square feet. So very similar to the one at Indian Ridge, but you'll see that this one, it's more expensive. Okay. So monthly dues are $1,450. And then the golf membership is like tens of thousands of dollars for the initiation fee. I think it's like 70 grand. So it's always changing. So don't quote me on that. But the social membership, it's an expensive club. So beautiful. These homes have a lot of character. You could see the views right there, but look at this. Okay. It has been renovated. It has. But some things are still a little older about it, but it is nice. Okay, actually, it's been renovated a lot. I'm totally wrong. Maybe it's just the furniture that was making it look a little older, but it's been renovated nicely. So there you go. For $2 million, you could be an exclusive club with great views right there of the water. This would be an east-facing view, which is nice sometimes because then in the afternoon, the sunlight in the summer is not beating in. But it just depends what you want, and we could discuss that. But let's look at the other option for you for $2 million in Rancho Mirage. Here we go. So this is the Disney Catino community. This is in Rancho Mirage, okay? It's right by Gerald Ford, Frank Sinatra. It's a little more north, okay? But I would say it's not super windy. It's going to be very windy if you go Dinah Shore, but it will be good. It will be pleasant. Now you're across from Sunnylands. The Annenberg Estate once owned this, so this is one of the newest communities in Rancho Mirage and one of the newest high-end luxury communities in the entire valley. Okay, this is going to be one of the biggest ones at 1,900 homes. If you watch my channel, I talk about it a lot because it's pretty spectacular because of the features like the bay and the clubhouse, and it's going to be one of the only communities, one of the few in the valley where you could swim so in the water, and it's just, you could look at other videos on my channel if you want to know. But basically, I just wanted to show you these are Cottage Collection homes. These are one of their models. So you could get into Catino right around 1,718, and once you add a landscaping package, like I have a few clients that are buying these, once they have their landscaping and pool package, they're around 2 million, 2.1 million to have a home at Catino. The homes are from 2,200 to 2,800 square feet, okay? And they don't come with a pool. They're on smaller lots, so imagine a lot under 10,000 square feet. But this is what you're getting if you want to be new construction in Rancho Mirage, okay? So the best for last, maybe some would say. I mean, who doesn't love Palm Springs, okay? Palm Springs really was the start of our valley here. So we're going to be looking at two different communities here. I hope you're enjoying this video. I like making it because I feel like I get to show you all my knowledge about the different areas and stuff. And I love selling across the valley. It's a lot of fun. You know, I know some agents stay in the same neighborhood for 50 years and good for them, but I would go crazy. So I'm ADHD, okay? I need some variety, some spice to my life. So we're going to be looking at two homes, one at Vista Las Palmas, one of the most exclusive areas in Palm Springs, right by downtown Palm Springs, okay? And then we're going to be looking at South Palm Springs in the Andreas Hills area, which is another exclusive area, but it's different. I would say Old Las Palmas, Vista Las Palmas, it's going to be the highest price per square foot homes because of the pedigree of the homes, the notable celebrities that have lived there, and the notable architects as well that are famous for mid-century and modern design. So we're going to first check out this one in South Palm Springs, and it's beautiful back there. I've sold lots and homes back there. 6 beds, 6 baths. 3,500 square feet. Very nice. Okay. This home has no HOA, but it does have a land lease of $8,100 a year. So some homes in Palm Springs are on leased land, some aren't. It's sort of a checkerboard pattern. When you reach out to work with me, I could help you navigate all of that. So pretty decent sized home at 3,500 square feet. It's 15,000 square foot lot, almost 16,000. So that's a good lot size right there. And it's pretty new at 2015 when it was built. So that is a newer home, I would say, for Palm Springs. And I'm going to zoom in here so you could sort of get a better feel for what you're getting. But nice. Spanish style. You could see nowadays the interior is a little older, but you know, for Palm Springs, this is pretty modern. We're going to go over here to Vista Las Palmas. Let's see what you get for $2 million, okay? For $2 million, you're getting a 5,000 square foot home, so a little bigger than the other one, okay? And let me show you some of the property information. This was built in 1936. It's on an 18,000, almost 19,000 square foot lot. That's not abnormal for this area. You do get a big lot, but man, the home was built in 36. That is an older style home. A good thing about this home is that there is no land lease, so you own the land. So that's why it comes at a premium. Leased land, you could typically get 20 to 30% more of a home in value because of the lease, okay? And no HOA. Now, here's why this home's so special. First time on the market in 25 years, okay? Hollywood leading man William Powell and socialite Diana Muzi Lewis made this their home for many years. It was their desert hideaway. So there you go. Property, by the way, is being sold as is, okay? Keep that in mind when I show you these photos. I mean, this is gorgeous. Look at this. But think about all the other photos, all the other homes Look at this. This is pretty cool. It's a historic home. There are tax benefits for buying a historic home, by the way. But take a look, okay? Man, yeah, this is older. It's like pretty original, okay? I mean, when you think about the other homes you could get across the valley, you could get something really nice for $2 million. And this one looks like it needs another $1 million to $2 million in work. But, like, look at this bathroom. But you are buying a very historic home with history in one of the most exclusive neighborhoods. So it's almost like thinking of buying in Indian Wells. So I hope this video really helped you to see the differences across the valley for what $2 million gets you. It's pretty interesting. If you want me to help you make a personal game plan and approach to your buying needs, you know, we could set up a call and we'll go find you your dream home. Please reach out to me down below. I would love to help you. And if you want to learn more about the Palm Springs area, check out this playlist right here.